All right, we have a new blog post up. This is recorded live on my Twitch. Go drop a like, or not drop a, well, drop a like as well, but also follow me on Twitch down in the description. This is for all the YouTube. Everyone say hi. Everyone say hi from Twitch to YouTube. Anyway, yeah, I'm not used to waking up at fucking 9 a.m. and going live an hour later. So we are going to read this blog. I am completely out of the loop. I don't know what's going to be on this, so I'm excited. A mysterious quest boss rewards. Okay, let's move this over a little bit so it's a little bit more centered. The mysterious quest is back and ready to get the ball rolling. As you no doubt remember, we recently released our first poll under the new polling strategy, and we're pleased to announce that everything passed. From your feedback, it's clear that you liked the more mysterious approach. I did. I think I liked it. What about you guys? But still wanted to hear all the juicy details about rewards and the like once the initial poll has passed. Well, that time has arrived, so let's take a peek at the rewards you can obtain from the mysterious phantom boss. I keep doing the fucking finger wiggle. I gotta stop with that. What up, Jed? This is the first reward poll we've done since polling changes went live. Admittedly, we did already have designs in mind, so we're not following the new process exactly as we did. Nope, it's fucking they're canceled. No, okay, I gotta stop interrupting myself. It's going to take us a bit of time to adjust to the new process ourselves internally, but the aim is to involve you, the community, much sooner in the design process. This will mean you can have more say on what types of rewards are offered. For now, though, we'd like to know how you feel about the following rewards. Ooh, take a look and let us know. Be aware that to keep the identity of our mysterious quest a secret, we've made some small tweaks to the thematics of the reward items we're offering below. Okay. So we can use the rule of elimination or whatever and say, like, whatever the theme they've put, that can't be the theme of the actual boss. Or maybe it is. Maybe they're pulling like a, reverse psychology. No, it doesn't really fucking matter. Essentially, this is the core of the boss, so it'll drop consistently every time you defeat it, so you'll have an ample supply to spend on new goodies. Bloodletter. Oh, God. What the fuck's a Bloodletter shard? Is this like new and improved blood shard? Bloodletter shards and bow. Okay. The Bloodletter shards are tradable broken fragments of a forgotten weapon left behind by a powerful individual. You can break these down into phantom essence or combine them to rebuild the epic Bloodletter bow. A new tradable weapon. Okay, wait, let me just read that one more time. So, Bloodletter shards are just broken fragments from a forgotten weapon, and you break those down into phantom essence, or you can combine them to rebuild the epic Bloodletter bow. Okay, we'll find out what those are. These bows were used by the Bloodletters, hunters and scouts from Gilnor's far history who wielded range weapons imbued with powerful magic. Okay, special attack. No, I'm fucking disappointed. Now, let's see. Okay, the cool thing about the Bloodletter bow is that it can hit up to... Oh! It's literally just a Zarite bow. It's a fucking... Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. The cool thing about we've already if this is gonna be the same weapon, it probably will be. Cool. Okay, I gotta stop. Once the initial attack hits an NPC, the bow will try to fire another arrow into a nearby target, dealing 66% of the original damage. Then the attack can bounce again, either to the original target or a third one nearby. Bouncing arrows will only hit targets in a range of 2 squares, unless the NPCs are bigger than 1 by 1, in which the range will expand slightly to compensate. Compare this to Chinchompas, which only have a 3 by 3 area around the position of the target's southwest coordinate and only hit the NPCs within the same range. They're still not fully explaining it because, like, back when they actually released a tournament world beta of the original Zarite bow, which is the bow that could shoot like 3 arrows at once, it really did seem like it wasn't just a 1 by 1. Like the compensation they're talking about like a larger NPC is real. There were 2 4 by 4 monsters stacked. They're the little snakes in the Inferno. And I was watching Cbet on stream shoot one of the snakelings, and both of them were getting hit, even though they're technically 4 tiles apart. But because, like, I don't think it's based on their southwest tile. I think it's just based on their well, I don't know. I think it's just based on wherever their perimeter is. Like, that's what it's really including. But they don't really specify here, so I'm curious. Anyway, for example, if an arrow hits target A, it will fire an arrow and attempt to damage a secondary NPC within the area defined. If that hits, the arrow will bounce back to target A and will attempt to damage it. This is, of course, assuming you are in multi-combat and you can attack the other NPCs in that area. The bow can be charged with the Phantom Essence we mentioned earlier and will require those charges to fire the additional arrows. Okay, so you constantly need to grind this boss in order to get more of the Phantom arrows, I see, or Phantom Essence. You can still use it on charge to fire a normal number of arrows. Shall we check comparison charts? So let's just like take a look at the stats again. So attack rate, it's kind of like a Bofa on rapid. Nobody ever shoots bows on accurate unless it's like a final shot and you're like sweating your ass off. But by the way, we really need, I know I've already talked about that in a previous ramble, but like, can we like fix how range works where accurate and defensive are just so just like the worst DPS loss of all time? Like, can we just make everything rapid speed, but then have a little bit more like, I don't know, maybe the rapid that's currently rapid could give an extra max hit, and the accurate could be like way more accurate, and the defensive could give you more defense like a normal fucking style would do. Anyway, I'm losing it. Okay, so wait, let me look at the range strength. Okay, oh yeah, it's 25 range strength because the arrows are the actual strength. Okay, so it looks like, oh my god. Okay, so this is like assuming the 3 hits, of course. So this bow is going to be best, as you guys see. This is the I'm fucking colorblind. What am I looking at? What's this one? Whatever. The colors are too like invisible to see, and I'm like getting old. But it looks like it's really good, and I can only imagine like obviously it's good. It's shooting 3 arrows out. So I like. Can you really like see this? What is it? So this is the green. Wait, why is the green more than the red or the blue? Bloodletter bow. Okay, what? Wouldn't the 3 hits literally be more? Why is that the? I don't care. You guys could let me know down in the comments of the video. Okay, going back. Oh, black chins are the top. Is that what I'm looking? There's too many greens. Why are the? Oh, okay. That actually makes sense. So this, I thought this was black. Okay, so this is green. So the chin, okay, so the chin chomp is with buckler is that. The bow is slightly lower, I see. But the bow will be a lot easier to use. You don't need to like stack up. And I think chins, yeah, like assuming you do have 3 targets on it, I guess. Okay, whatever. So it looks like it's just like below chins, but technically it'll have like a lot more like niche uses and stuff. So thank you guys. Okay, the Bloodletter bow's damage is compared to, so it's not actually going to be called Bloodletter's bow, right? They're like thematically changing the names, I'm pretty sure. We'll see what it's actually called. It might be called that. It's comparable to the Toxic Blowpipe with Dragon Darts or the Twisted Bow with Dragon Arrows and 250 magic DPS. If you hit your primary target twice. Okay, so you have to hit, like it has to bounce off another guy and then hit the original target for it to match that kind of DPS. That's kind of cool. This comparison doesn't factor in the additional DPS you deal with the second NPC in the equation. So it is better, potentially, but that's also assuming perfect ideal circumstances where there's always like another monster. If you do factor in that extra DPS, the Bloodletter bow becomes a significant update in terms of raw damage, although it's mitigated by the inconsistency of that damage output. Okay, let's see what they have next. Soul Blight, Icon, and Scepter. On to the next deadly duo, the Soul Blight Icon and Scepter. The Soul Blight Icon is an untradeable magic artifact that's absolutely brimming with potential power. Take it to a specific NPC, and you'll be able to combine it with the Ancient Staff to create the Soul Blight Scepter. This is an untradeable weapon that is designed to sit between the Ancient Staff and the Code. Oh, come on, really? Like, we're downgrading back to a 2016 item or 2017 item? Come on. Now, let's see. It not only provides a plus 5% magic strength bonus, but also buffs the effects of all ancient magics by 10%. This means the following. Blood magic healing from these spells becomes 10% more effective. Well, it's not. How could it be 10% more effective if the magic strength alone is already 10% worse? You know what I mean? Like, maybe the calcs go up a little bit, maybe, like, what? How would that, or are they just, okay, they're just assuming, they're not basing this off of a Kodai. Wouldn't a Kodai still just be better? I'm confused, whatever. Ice magic, yeah, 10% longer. 10%. Oh, the freeze duration becomes 10% longer. That's interesting. Okay. The stat drain effects become 10% more. Okay, so it's not just damage they're talking about. I see. They're talking about they're talking about the actual passive effects. I was misunderstanding it. Okay. So it's less, but the other thing I'm still curious of is, even though the healing is 10% more effective, you're literally doing less damage. So why would that 10% more effectiveness on the healing end? Like, I understand the freezing for 10% longer actually has a use, but like, what? Like, just use a Kodai if you're going to use blood. I don't know. I guess that's fine. That's strange, though. I know it doesn't need to be best in slot, but really? Like, we're just... Like, I guess we'll see what the... I don't know. Nicholas, thank you for the prime. I just saw that. Much love. I think I paused all the alerts. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's for PvP. Okay, is it a PvP item? Okay. Saturated heart. I'm sorry. Some rewards. I'm not interested in this scepter. I just gotta say it. I'm sorry. I just gotta be transparent. That thing seems sucky. Saturated heart. Some rewards make your heart leap out of your chest. None so far, but we'll see about it. Now, this reward is someone else's heart. Delightful. Using a number of phantom essence on an imbued heart. Using a number of phantom essence on an imbued heart will transform it into the saturated heart. Absolutely dripping with magical energy. Aside from being super gross, saturated heart buffs magic by 4 plus 10% of the player's base magic level, rounded down. Although saturated heart will share a cool... No! Don't have the... wait. Oh, it's still going to, like, count out. I was hoping this was going to be, like, the divine version of a heart, where you just imbue it, and it's, like, you're good. You're, like, camped at that level until you brew up. God damn it. It's still going to lower you. But 4 plus 10%. So 4 plus 9... So you're going to be at 112. That's kind of cool. So it's 3 more, right? Am I doing the math right? I mean, 112 with a shadow is going to be pretty fucking massive. I think like any charge staff's going to be good. Okay. Still, I really wish it was more of a divine effect. I'm not going to lie. I know that would be more OP, but I really think it's kind of fair in a way. Like, isn't that what we really want? We don't want things counting down anymore. Like, come on. The counting down thing just sucks. Also, you know what really sucks is how like everything's global. Like everything's like, or not global, but like local to your player. So if you drink a potion but your timer's already like 1 second away, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this could ever, I don't know if their engine could even support it, but what if each just sip you took of anything was just its own independent timer? So like you never need to like time your timings of things, of drinking another potion, but whatever. That's a topic for another day. Yeah, kind of weird. I wish it was more of a divine effect. Magister's brew, just like the saturated heart, the Magister's brew is created by adding phantom essence to an ancient brew. This new upgraded version of an ancient brew boosts the magic level higher than the ancient brew. Okay. Who is actually drinking a ancient brew in the, since it was released? Anybody? Let's see what it actually does though now. Boost the player's magic level by 2%. Okay, so it's still not good. Boost the player's magic level by 4. Okay, wait. Oh, ancient brew is the 2. The Magister's is a 4+N. So I guess if you don't have the heart yet, this actually is pretty good. Okay, that's fair. So it's better than a normal heart as well. But if you already had a heart, you wouldn't. Whatever. Okay, so this is just like an upgraded thing before you get a heart. That's cool, I guess. And assuming, yeah, you're not going to be doing anything else. Okay, let's see. What up, Spongy? Shut up. Okay. That's all this mysterious entity has to offer. So we want to hear from you. Tell us what you think about the rewards and whether you'd like to see them in game. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a discussion. What do you guys think? Talk for a little bit? You guys want to talk? We'll have the chat up still. What are you guys excited for? I'm excited for the bow. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it is really I'll be the first to admit, it's kind of private servery, if that's still a term we can use. It's kind of private servery where you just like shoot shit and it just shoots other random shit around the vicinity. It's weird. But I still like it, mainly because, you know, I do have some grinds that specifically benefit me. Yes, I'm a very biased player. I only like rewards that will benefit me directly. Now, not exactly, but there are some great uses. Slayer, for example, luring enemies toward you. Now, this isn't quite as good as the original Zarite bow, because the original Zarite bow was actually a 3-tick attacking bow on Rapid. Now, this is a 4. And they really keep kind of talking about the arrow just bouncing between another NPC and then going back to the original NPC. They don't, and I'm pretty sure the arrow could still hit a third NPC potentially. They just don't really talk about it in this, at least not what I read. So it's not really going to be as good for luring stuff unless it was a 3-tick, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I've never been biased. I've been very, very just like level-headed with all my discussions now. So, I don't know. It's still going to be a fun bow to use for sure, but like 4-tick bows are just boring. They just feel like bofas. I don't know if you guys like the feel of a bofa or just everything's 4-tick. It just seems basic. I wish it was 3-tick, but then they'd have to do more balancing behind it all. But anyway, I know this will still be a great weapon, don't get me wrong, but like when I was thinking of this bow, I was thinking of it for luring stuff, you know, instead of like just having to like chuck a dart at every single one of your monsters. You just shoot this bow every 3 ticks at a couple monsters in like your Necreal cave or whatever, and then all of them have already like come to you, you know what I mean? But again, you're not really deciding what the arrows bounce off to, so it still will be a little awkward luring anyway, but I don't know. That's a little bit disappointing just because it's 4-tick. What do you guys have to say? Half a tick, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about all the calcs. We'll talk to some 5 heads later on that. I'm scrolling up. I know you guys can't see like where I'm scrolling up. Okay, so the other thing is I'm not really excited terribly about this new scepter. Yes, it'll have a use in like PvP apparently, but I cannot even imagine one place where anybody will use this in PvM, which is fine, you know, it's fine. I'm just not excited for it personally. Right? There's no place where this would actually be effective. Anyway, still kind of a cool concept, I guess. Saturated heart, cool and all, but yeah, I just wish the timer didn't I don't know, everything has its like problem, I feel like. Like nothing is actually standing out like, oh my god, like that's gonna be fucking amazing. The brew's pointless if you have a heart, but the brew is still an upgrade. The heart, I wish it didn't count down. I wish it was just like a static 112 that you could just camp. And I don't know, maybe to make that more like, I don't know how that's all going to work. Because that is really OP, but at the same time, everybody wants it. People don't like counting down stats and having to use preserve. Using preserve is the worst. I hate using preserve. Yeah, just have it, 112, but every minute it damages you like 10 or something. No, that would be too OP. But like it damages you like 2 every minute. Every time it's supposed to count down to like 111, 110, it'll stay at 112, but it'll just like hit you too. Just randomly like just kill you when you dropped too low of HP. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll let you guys talk about it and fight about it down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like as well. Be sure to sub if you like the rambles. This was just on my stream. By the way, I do stream now almost every day starting at 10 a.m. I do take Tuesdays and Sundays off. So follow me on Twitch, guys, down in the description. And we will continue with this live stream. So thank you guys for watching. And let me know what you guys think. Peace.